Hi there, my name is Agape. I'm a current Chevening scholar at the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine, and here are some tips for writing the networking essay. Okay, so the networking essay, basically, let me start by just giving an understanding of what the networking essay is about. The networking essay is twofold. Chevening wants to see first your ability to create beneficial networks, right? And then also wants to know how you being part of the Chevening network will contribute to the growth and the expansion of what Chevening is doing and the work of the UK in your country. So you have to, in your networking essay, there are a couple of things you need to look at. First of all, you need to explain how you created that network. So one of the mistakes that scholars, some applicants make is that they just say, oh, I met this person, and by meeting this person, he helped me achieve this and do that. You need to explain, how did you meet the person? Remember that context is important. Nobody knows what you are saying, so context is really important. So how did you meet this person? I met at a conference, we met over social media, we met at a birthday party. However you met the person, so how did you meet this network or meet this contact? Secondly, how did you maintain the network or maintain the contact? So it can't be someone in your network if you just met once and forgot about it. You must have communicated beyond that initial meeting. So was it via mails? Was it via visiting the person's office? Was it via phone calls? Was it continuous conversations on social media? Did you go for their events? How did you maintain this contact? So how you established a network or contact, how you maintained it, and then thirdly, and then critically, what was the benefit of this network to you or your career or your goals? The network is not important if it did not yield anything, right? We meet thousands of people every day, or in a year or in a lifetime, but not all of them are critically important. So how did meeting and maintaining this network contribute to you achieving a goal, a career goal or personal goal of yours? So that's really, really important. That should be top of mind for each of your essays. Of course, please give context. Let the reading committee needs to understand why this is an important network. You understand, why was this network important? How did you meet the person? How did you maintain it? And then how did that translate to you achieving something critical, something important? One other thing I would like to add, which some people may easily miss, is that you also don't want to sound like you are a parasite for lack of a better word. So it's also important you mention how you were beneficial to the other party, or how this network was also beneficial to the person you met. One of my networking examples, which I gave in my essay, where I currently work, I met my boss a long time ago, and I did, it was voluntary work. We're running outreaches at that time, and I did voluntary work for him. I spearheaded an outreach. There was really no benefit to me, as it were, just remitted data. But then 2-3 years down the line, he had now formed the company, and I reached out to him and said, oh, I would like to be part of what you're doing. And then he was able to bring me on board and give me that opportunity. And of course, I'm contributing to the company, and also being part of the company helped me to have more impact. So I was able to give that context, showing that it was a two-way thing. The network was beneficial to him, and it was also beneficial to me. So it's also important that you're able to show in your examples how you contributed to that. So that's for the first part. The second part is also you saying that now, coming into the Chevening network, how are you engaging with the Chevening network? Have you engaged with the Chevening network before? What will you bring? What's unique about you? Why do you think you're going to be beneficial? How will you, coming on board the Chevening network, contribute to what the UK is doing in your country or in your sector? So those are the two aspects that your networking essay should cover, and I explain all of this in-depthly in the Ultimate Chevening Guide with examples how you can explain. So I believe with these tips you'll be able to put in a strong networking application. Never forget to explain your how you maintain it, and why it's important. All right, thank you so much.